Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Calzoray. I have been playing For Honor on PC with a controller for 2 years now, and this video is a showcase of the optimal controller configuration for playing 1v1s. Why did I make this video? It was because the default controller configuration is pretty bad on controllers. If you have a Xbox or a PlayStation 4 controller, it doesn't matter. You're going to be able to get the configuration for both of them, and it does not matter if you have Uplay or Steam to play the game. You're going to be able to get the game configuration even if you have the game on Uplay. So up on the screen, I'm going to have a few timestamps so that you can know what I'm going to be talking about. Go skip ahead if you've already done some of these things or if you want to speed up the video. And yeah, enjoy. If you want to add a Uplay game to Steam, click on Steam. You're going to need your Steam account. Click on Games, click on Add Non-Steam Game to My Library, and if you don't see For Honor on this list, click on Browse. Go to your hard drive and click on Program Files x86. Go and find the Ubisoft folder. Click on it. Click on Ubisoft Game Launcher. Click on Games. Click on your For Honor folder. In my case, it's Assassin's Creed Unity, but it's the same process. Find the forhonor.exe file and then click Open. After you're done, it's going to show up as a checked box and just click Add Selected Programs. So now if we look at my library, I have my Uplay game on Steam and I am able to use Steam Big Picture. Okay, so while you have your controller plugged in, go to Settings, Controller Settings, check both the PlayStation and Xbox configuration support buttons, and then go to your library. From there, go to For Honor, go to Manage Game, go to Controller Configuration, and then press on Browse Configs. Then go to the Community tab and find Calzoray Dual Configuration. Press on Apply Configuration and you will have the controller configuration saved. So next time you start For Honor, you're going to have it. If it does not give you the configuration the first time you start For Honor, just restart For Honor or restart your computer. To make this configuration work, go to Options, Controls, and check Lock Toggle for Controllers. Okay, so now let's talk about the pros of this configuration. When you press on the left bumper, you go out of lock and you sprint. And when you release the left bumper, you lock on. Now another advantage of this is when you're sprinting again and you press the left trigger, you go into lock and you dodge at the same time. So you've got two actions for one button. And another thing that's very neat with this configuration is that you have designated zone buttons. So you only need to click one button to do a zone attack. So the select button and the A button are both designated zone buttons. Another advantage of this configuration is that when we go over and scroll over to the triggers of this controller, we can see that the soft pull point for every trigger is set to 0. Now, what does that mean? It means that whenever you press RT or LT, let's say you press RT to parry, you're not going to have to push your trigger all the way to the bottom. You're only going to have to give it a slight tap, which means that parrying super fast lights at the last second is going to be a lot more easy. So to put this into perspective, I have a mouse and a controller, and when you press heavy on a mouse, all you have to do is slightly tap it, but when you do it on a controller, you have to bring your RT button all the way down, which makes parrying last second lights very inconsistent. And another thing is when you do zone attacks, it's the same timing for both buttons, but when you do it on a controller, you have to press the RT button first and then you have to press lights, which makes this very inconsistent, and this configuration fixes these issues. Okay, so let's talk about controls for this configuration. RT is heavy, RB is light, LT is dodge, LS is cancel, RS is guard break, X is emote, and A is zone attack. Select is also a zone attack button. Now let's talk about controls when you're out of lock. So when you're out of lock, the same thing, RT heavy, RB light, guard break is also RS, zone is also A, and it is also select. And LT is lock and dodge. The LS button is also a cancel button. So the first tech that we're going to look at is all side superior block lights into chain continuation. So the way you have to do it is you have to press RB first to get the light, then you press LB to get the all side superior block, then you release LB to get the chain continuation. The next tech that we're going to look at is changing your zone animation so that it can look like it's about to miss, but you actually get it. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to click on LB for a slight duration, and when your character is turned around, you press on your zone attack button, and then you release LB so that when you get the hit on your zone attack, you could actually continue your chain. Now, the same thing can be done with guys like Raider. When you're sprinting and somebody tries to do an attack but whiffs, just press RS and then release LB to get the guard break punish. If you're holding LB to sprint away, release it and press RT to get the parry on somebody that's trying to get a cheap shot. If you're using Conqueror, just hold LB and press zone attack to get the all side block. If you're using characters like the Warden, then just hold LB, walk away, and then press on LT to get access to your back dodge shoulder bash. If you like to do a wave dash with the Highlander, just spam LT while switching your guard, and then when you're ready to hit with the kick, just press RS. So before I end this video, I just want to say if you want to go back to your default configuration, just open up Steam Big Picture, go to your library, go to your games controller configuration, click on Browse Configuration, go to the Community tab, and then click on Official For Honor configuration. That's going to give you back your default configuration. Also, if you just want to say have the default configuration with one dedicated zone attack button, but none of the other custom buttons that I put, there are links in the description that you could copy paste to your browser, and those will give you access to the controller preview. So you could just type it into your browser and then just look at every button, what I've put in to make this button how it is, and just copy it on your default configuration setting. So now it's the end of the video. It's my first big project that I had to do in a long time, so I just want to say thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, any criticism, sound off in the comments, and yeah, thank you.